The difference between business entrepreneurship and social entrepreneurship is, in some ways, dramatic. You know, business entrepreneurship, if you, for instance, want to raise money, boy, you better have a plan. It's very analytical. What's your business model, which means how are you going to make a profit? What are your competitors? How much money you're going to need? What's your burn rate? How fast will you use that money before you get to be making enough profit for the company to carry itself? Plan, plan, plan. Social entrepreneurship is a different model of achievement. And it starts with being passionate about seeing a problem and really wanting to solve it in a positive way. Again, it's entrepreneurship that is looking at the root cause and going for a root cause solution. It isn't just relief. It isn't just bringing relief to someone who's hungry. It is creating a sustainable food bank to feed the hungry. So in social entrepreneurship, most people just plunge in. In other words, if you don't start now, you're always going to be waiting because you'll never have enough resources to really get started. You don't know what all the pitfalls are. You don't even know what all the laws and regulations are, so you never get started. So a story I recently heard was someone was speaking on this subject in Scotland, and a man approached him after his talk and said, you know, I'm so frustrated with the local authorities. I've been trying to establish a home for unwed mothers for 2 years, and I can't get the permits. And so the discussion leader said, well, how many young women have you helped in the last 2 years? Well, that's the point. I haven't helped any. And he said, well, do you have a spare room in your home? And he said, yes. And he said, well, you can start right now. Otherwise, you could wait another 2 years and not help anybody. You see, that's the spirit of social entrepreneurship. You plunge in, and through the plunging, so to speak, you much better understand the lay of the land about what are the real causes, the hidden causes that you didn't know when you tried to analyze it, what's working and what isn't working. It's kind of a very sophisticated trial and error approach that you try a lot of things, discard what isn't working, you head for the green lights and the open doors, you amplify what is working, and you're persistent over a long period of time. So you have to be passionate, you have to be committed, you have to be flexible, you have to be very aware of what's working and what isn't. And it has to really be worth it to you. Because great social entrepreneurs like Muhammad Yunus and Mother Teresa worked at their cause for decades. And often it took more than 10 years before they even created a sustainable solution to the issues that they faced. We're all excited about microcredit here in the 2000s. But microcredit was started in the 1970s. It took 10 years before there was a scalable model of microcredit. It took another 20 years before it was even recognized as a legitimate form of social enterprise. So social entrepreneurs are passionate, persistent, they're flexible, but most of all, they're unafraid. They're unafraid to do something right now. The motto is start now.